Warning Zone provides a very exciting interactive experience for Year 6 kids, so 10 and 11-year-olds, and we put them through 8 interactive zones, and all of those zones give them a sense of life outside.
Warning Zone's about prevention. It's a really powerful and impactful place. I know that because one of my kids has been here and the other one is desperate to come here. It made them think about things, and it's so interactive. You have memorable experiences, and that's really positive for learning, and I think it does change people's behaviour.
At the Warning Zone, they can create a new world for a moment, and children pass through that, they can interact with that, and it's fun, it's innovative, and it's memorable.
I think everything that I've learnt and how I've learnt it is different to how I've learnt things before.
I feel I'm much safer now. I know the dangers and what I can do to stop them from happening.
It was fun because we didn't have to do lots of writing, and it was more interacting.
It can teach you a lot about things that you don't know and how to keep safe.
The internet wasn't created for children, but it offers them great opportunities, so rather than block them away, let's teach them how to use it safely.
But it's not about stopping them from using social media, because it's here, so you've got to move with the times and move forward. It's about them understanding what the consequences of their actions on social media are.
Online crime is a big problem. It's an issue that is increasingly before the court in all sorts of aspects. People forget because they're on a mobile device the content of what they're saying, and it's not quite the same as saying it to a person face to face.
Did you all have a good time?
Well, I think it's a fantastic place to visit. I think the opportunities for these kids to learn here are wonderful because of the way that the scenarios are presented. My personal opinion, it should be a must for every child aged 10 years of age in Leicester, Leicestershire and Rutland.
I was overwhelmed by the uniqueness of the interactive zones within them and the messages they were sending to young children.
I think the way that Warning Zone delivers the message is just brilliant because the kids really feel like they are taking part. So although they're learning, they don't feel like they're sitting in a classroom learning.
That was awesome. Great. Good.
I think children at that age now, children are so much more mature now than they were years ago. And there's so much out there, so many problems. And if they can be proactive, which the Warning Zone is, and fun and interactive, then the kids can just take messages straight away and put that into place at home.
Absolutely every child at this age should be given the opportunity. In fact, I came straight out of the day when I'd been around with a group of children and went straight back to my school and said, do we do Warning Zone?
We're a very family-focused organisation. A lot of our employees have young children. A lot of their children have been to Warning Zone. And it's something we feel very passionate about in supporting the development and the awareness for local children.
It fits in with our PSHE curriculum. It's a lot more real here, and the children don't have to rely on you for all of the experiences. They get to see firsthand what it's like without actually putting themselves in danger.
Why is it safe to go along the main road? Yes. Come down and have a look at the reaction of the children. It's all about reactions. To see the reaction of those children aged 10 and 11 and to see how much they absorb as in information. We don't expect them to go away with loads and loads of facts, but if they can just retain some of that, the little voice inside their head.
Once they start to go around the zones and you see little light bulbs going off in their head as they suddenly realise things.
And I've shown, I think, about 2,000 kids around the place, and I love it.
You help them to understand lots of quite difficult situations, and they come out the other end and they're usually off the ceiling, as we know, and they've learnt a lot. It's so rewarding.
I think it's really important because it gives young people a chance to understand some of the risks they face. It puts them into a context, and hopefully it makes them realise how some of their behaviours could impact on other people as well. I think it makes them better citizens.
And although the messages that we deliver so far in our 8 zones have been delivered for many generations, they are all still extremely current and more particularly very relevant to life today.